Neri Zilber joins me now from Tel Aviv. He is a fellow at the Washington Institute for Near East Policy. Neri, good to have you back on the show. Many countries are experiencing second surges of the coronavirus. However, most governments are now imposing smaller and local lockdowns in affected areas rather than sort of blanket national ones. Mr. Netanyahu, is no secret, has faced criticism for his handling of the outbreak. Has he not done a good job to tackle the virus effectively, which is leading to this second nationwide lockdown?
Yeah, I don't think you can see this as anything other than a resounding failure for the Israeli government, headed by Benjamin Netanyahu, in its handling of the coronavirus. The failure really stems from the quick reopening in late May of essentially the entire country. And even during the summer, as infection rates rose higher and higher, to now almost per capita the highest in the world in terms of infection rates, new infection rates per day, no steps were really taken to rein in the opening of the economy and social gatherings. And so now this is really a last desperate attempt and a draconian measure to lock down the country during the high holy days here, ahead of really winter, and as we know, a winter perhaps spike combined with the flu season.
Okay. The country's housing minister, Yaakov Litzman, has resigned to protest against the restrictions that will overlap with important Jewish festivals. We just named them. He also happens to lead an ultra-orthodox Jewish party. As far as I know, he's even threatened to pull his party out of the governing coalition. Would this change anything if he does?
I don't believe so. So that particular minister, he resigned yesterday, that's correct, but his party will remain in the coalition. So at least in the immediate term, there's no fear of the Israeli government collapsing. But you raise a good point in the sense that if Israel were to have really tackled the issue and instituted a differentiated plan like many of the health experts had wanted in terms of hotspots and not a national lockdown, then really the ultra-Orthodox parties and the ultra-Orthodox communities here in Israel would have had to cooperate and participate because of political pressure on Netanyahu not wanting to alienate these very same political allies. That plan really never was implemented. And so a week and a half, 2 weeks later, as of yesterday, the new plan is a national lockdown.
Neri Zilber, always good to have you on the program. Thank you very much. Live for us from Tel Aviv.